When you close my eyes, I see your face. So is one thing I know. We will be up again, again, in that place. Where all is well that ends well, live happily forevermore. And then you went to sleep as if tomorrow would still come. Now my aching soul can find no peace, no rest. Memory of your smile lies heavy on my chest. I couldn't say goodbye as our journey together ended. I held you tight and just pretended that I would wait again. You were the first one to go. I hope you know that when I close my eyes, I still see your face. I was the last one you saw. There's one thing I know. We will be us again in a better place. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. The next one is a little funnier, a little more jovial. It's not too hard, right? That's my specialty, funny stuff. Yeah. Anyway, this one is called My Dear Mabel. I don't know anybody named Mabel, but it rhymes with table, and I needed that rhyme, so there you go. I wish we hadn't done the things we did at your place last night, my dear Mabel. Those wonderful things we did in your bed and on your kitchen table. For I fear that without realizing, we might have begun weaving a web from which we might well struggle to disentangle. My plan, we would just hook up for the night and then be done. But when I took the walk of shame, I felt alone, that it was wrong, and that those moments without you were far too long. And now I wish your kitchen table had been too small, and that the things done at your place have been done for all day long. I've been thinking about you, but something tells me that you don't. I wish I had stayed at your place for breakfast this morning, my dear Mabel. That I had sat at your uncomfortable kitchen table and finally seen it from another angle. For I know, without exaggerating, we really meant to be an item, to weave a web, to ride in tandem. Call me romantic, but I know we click, so come on, let's snuggle and get tangled. My plan, I will just move in with you now. and then be done. I'll meet your parents and I will call your place our home, and then my song will be the happiest little ditty ever sung. And now I wish that you would just pick up your phone. Or could it be the number you gave me might be wrong for all day long? I've tried to say I love you, but something tells me that you don't. That's it. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Let's hear for Pierre Engelbert.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, we'll have Barbara Cordova, and then Lala, and then Dave Morrison.
You know, I'm not sure they do it. Let me see.
Transposing.
Thank you.
And don't forget the tip jar, that red thing over there. And so we can keep the lights on, literally. And next we'll have Kenji as our speaker. So Barbara's up next, Barbara Cordova, who runs Artists for a Better World. Ta-da, drum roll, etc. So they have gigs every now and then as well.
We weren't planning this. We didn't know Lauren and Randy would be here alone. I wanted to introduce Lala to you guys, and we got several of us here. Let's see. I'm going to need a chair. That chair will do.
Okay.
Sit. Wait a second. This is our group. Let's see here. Parrot's back. Sure.
I think I've seen it before.
Okay, give me this. Yep, got the battery working. It's not burnt out. All right. Okay. Well, this is nice. We want to acknowledge Jimmy and Stephen for keeping this going so long. You guys are maybe, what has it been now? How many years? 25 years. Wow. That's, you know, we kind of run neck and neck. We've got our group going about 27 years, and Jimmy's actually an awardee at one of our events many years ago for all his good work. We gave him an award. Yes, and he's been in our newsletter too. Oh, let me see. This has got to go on, not off. I did tune it before I came here. Okay, so I thought tonight, you know, I'm going to play songs I almost never play that were actually written 4 decades ago. And in the good old 80s. Of course, none of you were around back then, so. So this is a song, it's called Butterfly. Butterflies sail through the sky, colorful and bright. But she doesn't come out that much, rare and beautiful sight. Living in her own world, no one ever sees. Living in the meadow, with the grass and the trees, afraid of being caught in a net or put into a jar, fragile and delicate. She could get hurt or scarred. Butterflies sail through the sky, colorful and bright. But she doesn't come out that much, rare and beautiful sight. Once there was a friend of mine, like the butterfly, bright as the morning sun, yet so timid and shy. Now and then she would come out to show her colors bright, but she has been hurt before, and it makes her go and hide. Butterflies sail through the sky, colorful and bright, but she doesn't come out that much, rare and beautiful sight. I went to this friend of mine and talked to her one day, told her not to listen to what the negative people may say, to spread your wings and fly up high, show your colors bright. Don't be like the butterfly who hides away in fright. Butterflies sail through the sky, colorful and bright. Butterflies sail through the sky, colorful and bright. So, thank you. We run an artist group here, Artists for a Better World, and play that song. I think about all the artists out there that are the butterflies, beautiful flowing art that maybe they're doing in their home or in their showers, or they're afraid to come out. So this group of ours revitalize it, and you guys do too. You bring out artists to like, hey, come out and play. So we want to bring out the butterflies in the world. Just drop my pick here. One moment. Now, go to a whole nother universe. This is a song I wrote. I hope I remember all the chords here, but again, 4 decades ago, I decided to take a trip to outer space. It was just one of these moments where I was kind of alone in this space, and writing this song helped me just to, get away from what I was going through, and I took a trip to outer space. Come for a ride with me to a faraway place. Lift a spaceship off the ground, let's explore outer space. See what lies beyond this planet we've been on. We're getting bored with it, it's time to move on, it won't be long. And lit the way to the places where we'd stay, met new friends and talked and laughed and played. Ooh, ooh, beautiful colors in the galaxy. Take a ship and sail the red and purple sea. Mountains sparkle like diamonds and the trees are blue. The creatures that live out here are something new. Now it's time to say goodbye and go back to Earth. Take our pictures and souvenirs of so much worth. Encourage all our friends to come up and see wonder and adventure in the galaxy. Stars were bright and lit the way to the places where we'd stay. Met new friends and talked and laughed and played. Ooh, ooh, ooh. kind of, so anyway, trip to outer space and now back to Earth here, and we'll let Stephen and Jimmy take over.
Thanks. Listen.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Barbara Cordova. All right. Okay, so next up we have Lala, and I hear you're going to do an a cappella one. Is that right? Okay. All right. Then after that we'll have Dave Morrison, Randy, and Lauren. So
Oh, okay.
on deck. Yes.
Well, I'll be sitting. Okay. Yes. All right. So this song has an origin. It was at probably the lowest time in my life where I had lost the job that I loved for 22 years. I thought I'd lost my husband. I'd lost my home. I was flat broke and I was bummed. I was so bummed. But you can't live life bummed. So I thought, I'll just have to use this bummed energy to do something that wasn't bummed. So I opened my mouth, and this is what came out. Have you been wandering lonely? Have you been all alone? Did you think you were the only one to cry at night with nobody there to hold you tight? Well, let me say there are many, many who feel like you do. Sing out your blues and you lift them, and when you do, it will lift you. Don't give in to the blues. Don't you cry and don't you sigh. Now don't give in to the blues. Sing your blues out loud. Don't give in to the blues. Don't you cry and don't you sigh. Now don't give in to the blues. Sing your blues out loud. Sing them blues from your soul now. Sing them out from your heart. Then when the people are dancing, joy will kiss your blues goodbye and raise your spirits to the sky. And when they hear you singing, they'll come from miles around, because it makes them so happy when they hear that bluesy sound. Don't give in to the blues. Don't you cry and don't you sigh. Now don't give in to the blues. Sing your blues out loud. Don't give in to the blues. Don't you cry and don't you sigh. Now don't give in to the blues. Sing your blues out loud. Sing your blues out loud. Don't you cry now. Don't you sigh. Sing your blues out loud. Don't you cry now. Sing your blues out loud. Yeah. And I just wanted to let you know, anybody who isn't already on our Artists for a Better World mailing list, please get on it so that we can let you know of events, and perhaps you can share events that you're having with us. We're having next, on the 30th, we are having a showing of Mission of the Artists. And do you have a piece? Okay, which is a video of a musical written and produced. It was 22 years ago. We have the film of it. We're going to be showing it in North Hollywood. Barbara's got the details. And anyway, it's a wonderful story about artists uplifting the world. And they go through quite a bit to do it, because that's what we do. We get artists to uplift the world. And every third Thursday in Tahunga, we are having an open mic. We just had our first one, 25 people there. It was a really good time. So we're going to be having it from now on. And anybody on the mailing list will get further details on that one. Thank you so much. You want me to do another one? It's up to him.
Oh, you can do two.
Okay. Okay.
It's either that or everyone has to watch me tune like a car.
Oh, well, we wouldn't want that.
We want another one.
We want to
Okay.
uplift
So
people
fun.
after all, not that.
Okay.
So delightful. I want another one.
Well, this is another blues, and this song also has a story. That job that I loved so much, that I was on for 22 years and lost it. One of the things that I did was I did this big bookkeeping project. It was actually quite a lot of fun, but it was a lot of work. This was back in the days of dot matrix printers. So while I'm busily inputting my bookkeeping, this dot matrix printer is like about 4 feet from me going shh, 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 for hours. When they finally turned the dot matrix printer off, this is what was in my head. It goes, Mama said I should know better than to give away my heart. Mama said I should know better, but Mama never heard your voice when you were singing. Mama never felt your kisses. Mama never saw your eyes. Mama said I should know better. And you know my mama was right. Once I thought I could resist you. Once I tried to play your game. Then you put your hands upon me, and I began to shake, and I began to shiver. I stood by and let you use me. I listened to all your lies. Mama said I should know better, and you know my mama was right. My mama, she told me, don't you mess around with men. But I said, Mama, I'm a big girl now. And I said, Mama, I know how. And I said, Mama, I am going out on my own. I met you, and now I regret you. You've a heart that's made of stone. And I said, Mama, I cry every night. And I say, Mama, you were right. And I say, Mama, I am feeling all alone. Mama said I should know better than to give away my heart. Mama said I should know better, but Mama never heard your voice when you were singing. Mama never felt your kisses. Mama never saw your eyes. Mama said I should know better, and you know my mama was right. Thank you. Now, if anybody is interested in helping me finish the musical that those two pieces go to, I would love to get it done.
Is there a murder somewhere in there?
Darn. Do we need to put a...
Back, maybe?
Maybe we can put a murder in. We can murder somebody.
There's a backdoor man in there somewhere. Anyway. Anyway, let's hear it for Lala. Okay, next up we have.
I haven't sat down and played for a long time.
Next up we have Dave Morrison here, and then Randy Rivera and Lauren Perot. Let's hear it for Dave Morrison.
Hey y'all, how you doing? I'm out of my element by sitting down. Are we there it is. So this is a finger picking song. I did this the other night at my gig, and I didn't get in any trouble, but actually the capo was on kind of loose and it wasn't sounding out very well, and I felt really bad about it. So naturally I haven't played guitar since then. And now I'm going to, see if I can screw it up in some other way. Finger picking is sort of my weakest element, but I'm trying to get a little better at it. I never did much like the things that money buys. I always thought the simple things were true. Take a morning walk in the cool by the river, lay up all night long and talk to you. And anyway, I never did get hold of much. Had it by the tail a while, but it slipped through my hands. But when you're looking up at me and you hook your arm in mine, I always know exactly who I am. Call my name and I'll start driving, headed west without a doubt. And you will feel my soul arriving while I'm still an hour out. I know that I've got goodness locked inside of me. I want to give it out, but I hold it back. 'Cause when I'm on my own, I get so turned around until I am too confounded to act. But when I hit my knees at the end of every day, the simplest prayer recited, that every broken soul might once again be whole, and you and I be reunited. Call my name and I'll come driving, headed west without a doubt. And you will feel my soul arriving while I'm still an hour out. Whatever that it is you've been carrying, running from just to find it everywhere, know that it will wear you down a little at a time, until one day it's impossible to bear. Remember how you dreamed you fell and hurt yourself? Remember how you dreamed I came and carried you back home? Remember every dream that we allowed ourselves to dream. Draw your deepest breath and dial the telephone, and call my name and I'll be driving, headed west without a doubt. And you will feel my soul arriving while I'm still an hour out. This next song is it's on my most recent album. That one was not on that album. That was on my live album only. I wish I'd have put it on a studio record. But this next one is called How the Rest of Us Feel. Now, for many years, I painted houses for a living. And so I was sort of in the working underclass, in a sense, the working poor. I never owned a new car in my whole life. I owned a house very briefly, but I didn't get it in the divorce, and which was fine. I didn't want my children to be uprooted, but I've never been really part of the ownership economy. I've been more like in the service economy, even as a musician. Basically, you show up and you be of service. And if you get a little bit of money out of it, you go, well, that's better than not getting any money out of it. So, I mean, it's kind of but I always related very much to people who are just, I mean, they are a blown radiator away from not making it to work tomorrow, and that's starting a ripple effect that could cause them to lose their house, you know. And I started writing this song when I was actually on the way to work one day, waiting for my radiator to blow up, basically. So, but I thought, how do you communicate to the people that have so much money? Because in Los Angeles, if you're driving places to work on people's houses, you're in the presence of so much excess, and you know, you can't very well just yell at those people and say, hey, give some of your money to me or something like that. So I thought, well, everybody's a human being. And so in this song, I thought I will appeal to the people I'm talking to. I'll tell them what it's like over here and appeal to them to remember a time when they felt marginalized or alone and uncared for. So that's what this show is about. I always think of my songs as little movies. So. Spent some time in cardboard shoes with the 10th generation hopeless on the bread line waiting for a handout meal, with the squad car doors and jailhouse doors still slamming in your ear, and you will know how the rest of us feel. Spent some time up on the rooftops with your back bent in the sun, in the slaughterhouse with the clamor and the squeal, humping plaster up a ladder for a just break-even wage, and you will know how the rest of us feel. It's like that long ago Little League game. Your mama's forgotten you and left you on your own. Everybody's gone and the sun is going down, and you're a little boy a long way from home. Well, that's how it feels. Spent some time down in the army, 'cause you just got nothing else except to trade away your youth on some GI deal. Get shot up in some shithole so the kings can have some more, and you will know how the rest of us feel. Spend some time in the lockdown, 'cause you can't trust your own mind to guide you through the crazy to the real. Watch your family running backwards, sinking in their shame, and you will know, you'll know, everywhere you go, you will know how the rest of us feel. It's like that the time you fell so hopelessly in love, the words you wrote to capture what you could not say. that said, oh, my friend, I don't see you that way. Well, that's how it feels. So take a minute with your view tonight, looking down on where we live. Tell yourself again about the level playing field. Remind yourself you give it Christmas, you have only what is yours, and that you know, 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 that you know how the rest of us feel, how the rest of us feel. Thank you all very much. Hey, if anybody's interested, I'm doing a show in a couple of weeks. I've got some cards with me here. It's right over here in Pasadena. It's over in Pasadena, and we feed everybody. It's a community event. We feed everybody and put on some music, and then afterwards, we all circle the chairs and let all the people who've come who are also musicians and songwriters or poets or performance artists, we let them do their thing for another couple of hours or however long it takes for the neighbors to call the police. It's what we call a backyard invasion.
Let's hear it for Dave Morrison.
Dave, unplug. Dave, unplug.
Unplug guitar.
Oh, I thought you were saying give them a plug. I thought I'm doing a plug.
Yeah.
How could I do a plug? How could I do a plug any more than I'm doing a plug? Thank you, Tim.
Good enough. All right, so
I've been doing that a lot lately. It's like I'm like a kid leaving the drive-in and forgetting that I hooked up.
got to have the plugs. All right. So next up we have Randy Rivera, and then Lauren Perot, and then we'll have Kathy Sanders, and then Tangman. So let's bring up Randy. Just a reminder, the tip jar to keep the lights on, etc., etc. And next month we'll have Kenji, and another showcase, of course, on the third Wednesday of July. So we'll bring up Randy here.
Guess I'll do the seat. Well, I like this. Not the seat. That's what I do at home. People stand in their living rooms and practice standing up. I don't know. Yeah, Dave Morrison, I saw him, Anyway, it's really something to be able to see Dave Morrison without having to go to the Greek Theater, you know. This is a song about a homeowner and a building inspector and a retaining wall, and it's called The Dead Man. And a dead man is, if you build a retaining wall and you got this dirt behind it like that, sometimes they plant an anchor of cement back there connected to the wall so the acts like an anchor, keeps the wall from being pushed over by the dirt. That's it. And I was looking at retaining walls in a Sunset book, and I saw this thing. It said, little arrow, it said dead man. Ooh, that sound, what's that, you know? And then part of this story is true, because I did have an inspector come by, and let me make sure I'm in tune. Well, the inspector, he came by, a sporty car. He looked a lot like Kojak, and he smoked tiny cigars. Says he, I see that you have put in a big retaining wall, but I don't see no permit for it in the files at City Hall. I said, pardon me, Inspector, excuse my negligence, but in those heavy rains last year, that bank just finally went. He said, have you got a dead man buried back there deep? I said, a dead man? He said to me, he said, a dead man, it ain't nothing but a big old lump of concrete buried back a few feet down. Yeah, the dead man, it just lay there. The dead man hold its ground. It keep that wall from falling down. Well, he picked up his shovel, and I began to burn. He dug up my bougainvillea, he dug up my ferns. He said, I don't see no dead man buried here at all. Looks like we just gonna have to tear down this wall. He looked at me with satisfaction in his eyes. I looked at him and I felt my stomach rise. Well, they looked for the inspector, but he was never seen. They said they found his triumph at the bottom of the ravine. Oh, but me, I shrugged my shoulders. Me, I got it made. I sit in my garden and I sip my lemonade, 'cause the dead man, he ain't nothing but a big old lump of concrete buried back a few feet, facing City Hall. Yeah, the dead man, he just lay there. He don't mind at all. He keeping his eye up on my wall. Thank you. This is a song about projection, which after I went through my divorce, I was driving home from a therapy session, and I was thinking about the concept of that we tend to project our fantasies and our dreams and our hopes onto other people and things, and politicians, and all kinds of things. We project our own, and we endow them with these qualities that then we get pissed off when they let us down, of course. But it seems like, but anyway, the concept of projection was on my mind as I was driving home, and then this song, I thought I should write a song about it. So. I can make the stars come out in your eyes. I can make all the proper planets align. I can stack the zodiac so fate is on my side. Though these are only dreams I see, it feels so real to me. like a planetarium. You are the one I screen my dreams upon. Planetarium, but when the lights come back on, all the stars have gone. I can't. The illusion seems so real, it's frightening, but it's just electricity and lighting. Planetarium, planetarium. I've been prone to falling in love at first sight, then finding I've been blinded by the heavenly light. I can see my fantasies reflected in your eyes, though these are only dreams I see. It feels so real to me, like a planetarium. You are the one I screen my dreams upon. Planetarium, but when the lights come back on, all the stars have gone. I can imagine it's my heart that you're stealing, but it's just infatuation I'm feeling. Planetarium, planetarium. I can imagine it's my heart that you're stealing, but it's just infatuation I'm feeling. Planetarium, 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 planetarium. Thank you. Thank you. Unplug? Yeah. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Randy Rivera. All right. Okay, up next we have Lauren Perot, and then Kathy Sanders, and then Tangman. So let's bring up Lauren.
Right. I'm her accompanist.
There you go.
Plug back in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, boy, after such a lineup of talent, I have to say, these are all amazing original songs.
Are you going to be singing together, or just?
We may do a little bit of something in the background, but mainly, I think I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll,
So I'll start with we've been sort of practicing this one, but it's very recent. You guys will probably recognize this one. Again, bear with me because we just started rehearsing this. So hope I can pull it off. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this.
little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba.
Thank you, Randy. Thanks, you guys. All right. Well, I'm going to attempt another song here. Jimmy, you probably remember a little bit about this song. Tom Fair and I used to, well, Tom Fair first performed in this venue many, many, many years and many times. Tom Fair was sort of a fixture here, and he would organize these big, beautiful concerts here. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but he, one day, he said to me, you should try singing more. And I mean, I was like old and what, okay, whatever. And he started coaching me a little bit, and he was kind of my mentor. He said, you should try this French song. So we went in the park, and he started playing his guitar, and then I just sort of remembered it from many years ago. And you probably will recognize this.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to make
No.
it.
Maybe French. I have to put my French into my guitar playing now.
Okay.
Think French.
Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche. Voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. La 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 la, la vie en rose. Voilà.
Merci. Thank you.
Ah,
And thank you, Jimmy, and for all
Yeah.
your help here, and thanks for having us. This is Edith Piaf, yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's hear it for Lauren Perot. And Randy, of course. All right, next up we have Kathy Sanders and Tang Man, and then myself and Jimmy. So let's bring up Kathy. I assume you're tuned and ready to go, right? And we have some refreshments and goodies over there, coffee, hot water, tea, cash for the tip jar, you know, they all go together.
Well, that way I didn't have time to get things.
Take it away, Kathy.
What's that? I know, exactly. I haven't performed in a really long time.
Okay. Can everyone hear me? Okay. What's that? So far, so good. I made it this far. So, hi everyone. Great to see you. I'm really glad to be back. So this first song I wrote for a friend, and you can figure out what it's about as I go. It's called Crossing Over. For now, we're still both on this physical plane. For now, we can't speak with our words and our voice about to embark on uncharted terrain. I know that the leave taking isn't your choice. I was shaky and sad when I met you. My world had just shattered apart. With kindness and humor, you reached out, and somehow you entered my heart. There's some pretty good folks on the other side. You'll be in good company. Please know that when you cross over, you'll be taking a part of me. You say you've no fear of that very last ride. As off in the distance the bell starts to chime, we know that the train comes for all of us. It just happens that you know your time. There's some pretty good folks on the other side. You'll be in good company. But please know that when you cross over, you'll be taking a part of me. You'll be taking a part of me. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. You sound so great together, the two of you. It's amazing. So this one is a John Prine song that I really love. I know summer's just around the corner, but this is about the end of summer, so it's called Summer's End. Probably some of you have heard it. Summer's end, around the bend, just flying. Swimming suits are on the line, just drying. I'll meet you there for our conversation. Hope I didn't ruin your whole vacation. Well, you never know how far from home you're feeling until you watch the shadows cross the ceiling. Well, I don't know, but I can see it snowing in your are wide open. Come on home. Come on home. No, you don't have to be alone. Just come on home. Valentines break hearts and minds at random. That old Easter egg ain't got a leg to stand on. Well, I can see you can't win for trying. New Year's Eve is bound to leave you crying. Come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone. Just come on home. The moon and stars hang out in bars just talking. I still love that picture of us walking. Just like that old house we thought was haunted. Summer's end came faster than we wanted. Come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone. Just come on home. Come on home. No, you don't have to be alone. Just come on home. Thank you. That's just going to fall anyway.
Let's hear for Kathy Sanders. Thank you. Next up, we will have Tangman, and then myself and Jimmy. So let's bring up Tangman, ear and all.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm just going to plug that into here, and then you're we're just going to plug into the out here.
You need AC power?
No, I got this battery here, but I just need to plug that guitar thing into. Yeah, this is plugged into the out. Okay.
It should be working.
Test. Oh, thank you for having me here. It's great to hear all the performers you have. It's really refreshing to hear people tell stories and have a message, you know, because I'm kind of places, the avenues I've been playing at is just kind of really not that at all. Okay. I know the feeling when you don't want to rise up. Days don't seem to matter. Plans made are used up. I know the morning I still awake beside the dream of you. I know the thoughts you rethink what went wrong. What could have if you stare off in blank space? I know the hour when the clock strikes for the dream of you. You saw the shape of that beating heart, stars in those bright eyes, fingers and toes, reaching to be carried, no longer searching, undone. I know the pain of crying, go insane. There's no end to the struggle. Will that feeling ever go? Will it ever persuade away the dream of you? The weight the darkness you must climb out. Reach the hilltop, hold a candlelight of heaven's sky where I dream of you. From the weight that holds you low down, from the darkness you must climb out. Reach the hilltop, hold a candlelight of heaven's sky. There I dream of you that holds you so down. The darkness you must climb up. Reach the hilltop, hold a candle, light up heaven's sky, where I dream of you. So that's the song I actually just wrote, but it's if you could really hear the words, it's about someone who lost a child before it could be born, and that's what. So this next one is another new one. And it's kind of inspired by a feeling I have about a trip I'm going to take to Thailand, and in the what's going to be summer there when it's winter. But there's this beach where they have a full moon party that goes on all night, and so I was thinking about this, so I wrote this song, and it's called "People Will Glow." Will glow, she sums. She will glow, she comes from afar. See, she shoots, like a star. She glows. Will glow, see his shape shifts the cold. See, he rocks down the road. He glows. People, they will glow when you light up the nighttime. Meet you never know, you might stay the whole night. Shower us with love, it's the full moon, the right time. See the people glow, see the people glow. Come on, me and you, let's glow. Let's glow. Let's glow. Let's glow. Did you come from France just to dance? Bonsoir. Almost all the language say hello, ciao, now. Now you hear in Koh Samui, so in Thai it's so ID. full of tricky sticks, so kick your sandals off into the sea. Hella for a sip, skinny dip like you're the one. Shaped up show. Nothing's gonna slow it. Hit the spot, here we go. Till the morning sun, me and you, let's glow. People, they will glow when you light up the nighttime. Meet you never know, you might stay up the whole night. Shower us with love, it's the full moon right time. Super people glow, come on, let's glow. Let's glow. Let's glow. Let's glow. Let's glow. Thank you.
Let's hear it for a Tang Man. All right. So that leaves myself and Jimmy.
Thank you.
So my stage name is Stephen G. Steve, that's G as in garage, C as in Charlie. So G as in garage, C as in Charlie. Like general counsel, only I'm not a general counsel. But it actually goes back to a story about my original name. Anyway. Kind of like Dave, I usually play standing up. I find it almost doesn't work when I sit down. So, anyway. So this first one, actually both of these songs, when I think about it, were written when I first moved to LA back many moons ago. And this particular song, I'm sure you've all stood out on the Venice Pier or in Marina del Rey in the winter. In a clear day, and you look back and you're looking at snow-capped peaks, which was really surprising to me from being a kid from the Midwest originally. And I thought, wow, it's like 65 or 70 degrees, and I'm looking at snow-capped peaks standing over the ocean. So this is where this is a good place to live, So anyway, this gave rise to this particular song. It's called "Always Be Young." Even in a wetsuit, her shape looks nice. She smiles from a surfboard with a touch of spice. This runaway girl rides the wave. Her small town roots in the grave. It's morning in Venice. Always be young on Venice Beach. Those demons of time don't come here. They just drift away on the sand. They can't stay. I'll always be young
always be young. Tattooed girl, high heels, short skirts. Her boyfriend complains she's a flirt at the Muscle Beach workouts. It's morning in Venice. I'll always be young on Venice Beach. Those demons of time don't come here. They just drift away on the sand. They can't stay. I'll always be young. I'll always be young on Venice Beach. I'll always be young. I'll always be young. I'll always be young on Venice Beach. I'll always be young.
Thank you. So this one, I actually went to this concert for another fellow songwriter. Marina V is her name. I don't know if you know her or know of her, but so I went into this place. It was east of here somewhere, and this couple sits down in front of me, and this woman gives this guy this look that was to die for, right? You know. And so I thought, wow, this is certainly deserving of a tune. This is called "Jealous of Love." A concert for a friend, a baby-faced woman and her man sit in front of me. She makes circles on his back with nails of red and black, and in her eyes there's a smile from the heart. I'm jealous of love, I'm jealous of love. Want someone to touch me that way. Never felt fingertips like that. I'm jealous of love, I'm jealous of love. Want someone to see me that way. I want to feel the smile in her heart. A balmy cafe by the sea, a slender lady and her man kiss in front of me. Tiny fingers touch his face with a ballerina's grace. There is no one else there at all. I'm jealous of love, I'm jealous of love. Want someone to touch me that way. I've never felt fingertips like that. I'm jealous of love, I'm jealous of love. Want someone to see me that way. I want to feel a smile in her heart. All around me are visions of love. Two see each other as one. Maybe when I expect it least, she'll be there staring back at me. I'm jealous of love, I'm jealous of love. Want someone to touch me that way. I've never felt fingertips like that. I'm jealous of love, I'm jealous of love. Want someone to see me that way. I want to feel a smile in her heart. I want to feel a smile in her heart. Thank you. And next up, we have Jimmy, our grand finale of the evening, Jimmy Yamagishi, our guitar Yoda himself.
You guys have a good time?
Was he going to play or no? I don't know. Well, I guess that I'm closing it out. Well, then we should have him play. You want to play one? A couple? You sure? Okay, well, I got word today that yet another one of our tribe passed. His name was Tom Prasado Rao. Look up a song called $20 Bill on the internet. There's quite a few people covered it. $20 Bill was written in response to the George Floyd thing, and it's one of his best songs, I think, but he's written so many. Tom was one of those guys that was a mentor to many. He lived in the D.C. area, and I met him online during the COVID days. We had online open mics. No, I'll just go ahead and I'll just plow through this. And so anyway, I'm at an age where I'm losing a lot of friends. But that's okay, because I know I'm going to see him on the other side. You managed to unlatch the door so we could run outside and get up off the kitchen floor. I hesitated as you held that screen door, smiling in the light. You grinned and said, see you on the other side. We rode our bikes across the field. You ran into something and you twisted up your wheels. I said I'll get some help and it'll be alright. You grinned and said, see you on the other side. See you on the other side, my friend. When this journey's over, a new one starts again. We'll just keep moving forward on this road that never ends. See you on the other side, my friend. Now you've gone off to another place, and it might be a while before I catch up with your face. But that's okay, because I know you'll be there waiting with a smile. And when it's time, see you on the other side. See you on the other side, my friend. When this journey's over, a new one starts again. We'll just keep moving forward on this road that never ends. See you on the other side, my friend. See you on the other side, my friend. And those of you that have been here for a while, you know that I always end with this song, because it is a blessing to have you guys here, and I'm always blessed by your presence and the great music that you guys do. You know, it's always a good thing, so I'm thankful for that. And if you know, you can sing along. Looking back to see the roads I've traveled, took some detours just to come this far. Sometimes took the road that looked so easy, always wound up being just as hard. Sometimes watched with envy as my friends found great success. Always got reminded it don't mean Count your blessings, and in time, count your blessings you will find. Count your blessings and you'll see you are right where you should be. Count your blessings, and in time, count your blessings you will find. Count your blessings and you'll see you are right where you should be. Can't sleep 'cause I'm thinking about the future. Things that I can see but still can't hold. Dreams I locked away until tomorrow. I somehow lost their sparkle long ago. Then I get reminded, dreams are never lost. Sometimes they become a gift for blessing someone else. Count your blessings, and in time, count your blessings you'll find. Count your blessings and you'll see you are right where you should be. Count your blessings, and in time, count your blessings you'll find. Count your blessings and you'll see you are right where you should be. Thanks. All right, guys. Good night. It's always great to see you. So, yeah, check us out on Zoom on July 3rd, and that's going to be a really good one. And, yeah, I kind of conflicted with Dave. I'm going to be playing at the Jewel Universe on the 6th, so we'll see what happens. I'll be doing my thing at the Jewel Universe on July 6th, but that's also Dave's. No, go to his show. Go ahead. He's got chili. It's good. It'll be a good one. You know. Dave show. Yeah, we might just do that. So we'll see. Yeah. It starts at 7-ish, so we might actually be able to do that. We'll see. Yeah.
You guys go see Jimmy.